Okay, let's take this J registration. It's either 1991 or 92. Land Rover Defender 110 factory 200 TDI. This one in 5-door spec for a spin. All light ignition light come up properly, as does the cold start light. The light with orange light that's staying on is the low fuel warning light. Starts on the button whether hot or cold. There is an alarm and immobiliser fitted to it, which you have to switch off first of all before you start it, otherwise it won't go. What can we tell you about this? Just come into us. I've just done a few miles on it and I'm quite pleased with the way it drives actually. Showing 141,000 miles. Let's get out to the main road, then we can talk about it properly. This one's in 6-seater spec. The rear bench seats aren't currently fitted to it. But engine, sounds and feels very healthy. Turbo boosts up nicely. There's no nasty smoke or anything out the back. Clutch feels good. I believe the clutch is actually fairly new from memory, and also according to the previous owner I think the transfer box is fairly new as well. Gearbox still feels quite nice and precise. We'll see what the synchros are like when we change down. Fifth gear is obviously a tad too ambitious for that hill, but we're up it now. And it steers very nicely as well. It's not wandering about all over the road. It's got good steering input, and it's basically going where it's placed. I think it may have had a slight suspension lift on this one. It still seems to go in the right direction. Tiny. If I let my foot off the throttle violently, a tiny bit of backlash it feels like in the rear drivetrain. But otherwise not bad at all. All the instruments, or speedo, fuel gauge and temperature gauge, all seem to be working as they should. Temperature gauge doesn't really show much above a third, so it's not overheating. Certainly no hesitancy at all from the motor. Blower fan seems to work. Apart from the slight backlash in the transmission we've mentioned, there's no bumping, clanging, banging from the suspension at all. No funny noises, just gets on with it really. Down the fourth. There is, so it's just come into us, there is a load of bits and pieces in the back which may be rattling over bumps a little bit, but we'll obviously get rid of all that. Goes in a pretty straight line. Into third, into second, without any synchro issues on either of those. torque, just pulls it along nicely. Not really an enormous amount else I can say about it really, it just seems to trundle along quite happily. I think that's about it really. My name's Simon, you can reach me on 0771 906 9353 or in the office on 0118 946 3352, or you can go to our website which is www.motodrome.co.uk. And